Given the rapid rise of artificial intelligence, policymakers in Washington, D.C. have begun to create a regulatory framework that will cover all facets of artificial intelligence, including large language models and generative AI. Starting with Congress, there have been over 36 congressional hearings. In addition, there have been 50 bills introduced in both chambers. Coupled with that, there have been 9 insight forums hosted by Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and involving input from companies, think tanks, and trade associations. From all of this activity, certain themes have emerged as the foundations for any potential AI legislation if and when it comes. These themes include consumer protections, protection in the workforce, privacy, increasing domestic innovation, and national security interests. Despite all of the energy that has been poured into this from both chambers of Congress, there is no consensus on what AI legislation should look like and when it should come about. This year, we've seen targeted regulations from the Department of Health and Human Services, as well as a sweeping executive order from the president in October that directs agencies to look across the spectrum at creating new AI regulations and guidance. October's executive order, which was months in the making, directs agencies to look at a number of different themes that line up in some respects to what we've seen coming out of Congress. These themes are creating safe and secure artificial intelligence, promoting innovation and competition, protection of intellectual property, promotion of civil rights and liberties, including worker protections, health, and the procurement of AI and use by the federal government agencies. In addition to creating new regulations and new guidance, the executive order also asks agencies to look at existing laws and regulations and to see how AI may intersect with those. As Congress and the executive branch continue their walk towards the regulatory framework, it's important for folks to remember to also look at the states. Currently, 25 states have introduced artificial intelligence related legislation, and 15 states have actually enacted new state laws. In addition to this, companies who are involved in cross-border activities should be aware of the AI regulatory efforts currently underway in the EU and UK. While the environment is constantly evolving, there are some steps that companies can take right now to prepare themselves for eventual AI regulation. There are at least 3 things that they can look at. And being mindful of the themes that I spoke about, companies should create clear policies and procedures around the use of AI and also have ongoing governance mechanisms in-house. And they should do due diligence on AI platforms before they procure and deploy them. And finally, be transparent with customers and consumers about the risks and benefits of the use of AI. Regulation of AI is here, and it's here to stay.